So this week we're going to do our pay-per-views that we will host in our fantasy wrestling league booking thing that still has no name 3 weeks in.
I know I've been thinking about one for a while, but I'm still thinking.
Okay. What day of the week and what time are you hosting your pay-per-views?
I don't know. I wanted to go after you because whatever month you choose, whatever month you don't choose is where my pay-per-views are going to lie.
Oh no, you can do a full calendar. We're doing
a full calendar. Oh,
yeah, you can do a full calendar if you want to.
Oh, okay. Then I will start off January.
Okay.
With Survival of the Fittest. I've taken the ROH pay-per-view.
Okay, January Survival of the Fittest.
And my gimmick match is going to just be straight up ROH rules, a pure wrestling match. No other kind of gimmicks. We're going to see who is really capable of going out of the year showing their best stuff that they can actually really do in the ring without having to have tables, ladders, chairs, empty arenas. Nah, we're going to have a full-on ROH gimmick sanction match of pure wrestling in the beginning of the year to see who's going to go forward throughout the year. Almost like how AEW is doing with their, so-called keeping track of winning losses. Yeah, it's going to be almost the same thing, but it's going to be a pure wrestling match. All matches on the pay-per-view card are going to be pure, straight wrestling matches to show who is the best to try to go to the end of the year to the main pay-per-view.
I find that funny because for my January pay-per-view, I kind of did the same thing. I'm not going pure rules because I have a pure division on my show, but I'm doing no gimmick matches for January. Everybody go out, have a match. What can you do in the ring? No frills. But my pay-per-view is going to be Genesis from Impact. Genesis means beginning, so January.
Oh, nice. I chose Survival of the Fittest for the simple fact it's the beginning of the year, so it's like the restart of my show. So now we're gonna see who's Survival of the Fittest to actually stay on the show and who can survive to see who can be champion.
See, I have a theme to my pay-per-views. It like builds as the year goes on. It's like more urgency for like, this is war. I have to overcome something. That's how my pay-per-views are going throughout the years. Oh, going back, I forgot that. I think I asked you, what day of the week are you having your pay-per-view? Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Taboo Tuesday.
Saturday night.
What did you say?
It's gonna be Saturdays.
Oh, really? I picked Saturday too. That's interesting.
Good, most of our whole life we always saw them on Sundays. People got to stay up all night and watch them, especially WrestleMania is 18 hours long. Then turn around and got to go to work the next morning. So I was thinking of just doing it on a legit Saturday where everybody have time to regulate over the weekend and go back to going living their regular lives again.
Okay, what's your next pay-per-view? What month?
For February, I'm going with the name of the NWA. When Our Shadows Fall.
Wow, you're taking it deep.
Yes. Like I said, I'm already starting off with Survival of the Fittest to see who's going to be top tier. And then we're going to go when Our Shadows Fall. For everybody that lost the match, now you got to prove yourself to see, are you unworthy to even be in my company at this point? Or are you willing to be traded?
Okay. Well, for February, I don't have a pay-per-view. I'm going every other month. I want to draw out my storylines. I don't want to just have a force a pay-per-view, force a big match all the time. Let things, boil and stew, and then we'll come to the big match.
I was going to do mine almost similar to that, but then I was going to do mine 2 pay-per-views in 2 months, and then let it simmer down over a month to try to build up something for the next pay-per-view.
Well, I take that back. I did do November, December because I want to be, really firing on all cylinders at the end of the year. So that's the only time I have the back-to-back pay-per-views is November, December, because I did all the odd months. I did January, March, May, July, September, November, and then I threw in a December to finish out the year. So what's your
Yeah,
March? What's your March pay per
I
view?
don't, that's just it. I don't have a March pay-per-view. Like I said, January and February are going to be the start off the company just like a refresh, almost like how the brand split used to be.
Uh huh.
So it's going to be January to show who can be in the top tier, and it's going to be February to see who's going to still be there.
Okay.
And then March is nothing. I have nothing for March. That's when all the storylines between them 2 months are going to build up over going into April.
Okay. So for March, I have Fight for the Fallen from AEW. So the theme of Fight for the Fallen is this is where I give out my guaranteed world title shot, and you can cash in at any point throughout the year. I'm not going to give out a briefcase. It's not going to be the brass ring that Scorpio Sky won and we never saw again. It's not going to be X Division cash in kind of thing. It's just you get a guaranteed title match anytime, anywhere, any place. Bring a ref. So
That's dope.
the match, however, is a 60-minute gauntlet match. Because I've been liking what WWE does the last couple of years, ever since Kofi Mania with the gauntlet match. Prove yourself, go through everybody that wants to be a contender, go out there, put it out all on the line. If you make it to the end, you get your title match.
Dope. I like that. I can fucks with that, sir. My April match is where is it? I wrote this down and not even in a hurry, but I wrote it over the course of me being at work and staying there late, so it's like all over the place. My April match is going to be a Impact pay-per-view, and it's going to be Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Okay. I almost picked Sacrifice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have Sacrifice, and the gimmicks for that match is literally going to be what you would think it would be. It's a Sacrifice. So most of those matches are going to be. I want to go with an I Quit match, because now you got to sacrifice your body to see if you can take it. So
I find
kinda
it
want
funny
to
how
do
we
the
think
ringer.
alike without talking about this.
I know, this is fucking funny.
You say so you want to do like I Quit matches for Sacrifice?
Yeah, I want the I Quit matches, because over the course of life of watching wrestling, the I Quit match has always been the match that make me realize some of these guys can stand the test. Just like how you got the Iron Man matches. I like I Quit match because basically now you got to show, are you a real bitch? Do you really quit in front of a crowd? Or do you suck it up and you fight through the pain and keep trying to show that you deserve to be here?
Right. So because I'm doing odd number months, I don't have an April one, but my May is No Surrender from Impact. And for No Surrender, my attraction matches will be I Quit, Last Man Standing, and Ultimate Submission. You remember what an Ultimate Submission match is, right?
I'm trying to remember on top of the head.
It's an Iron Man style, because it's 30-minute time limit, submission only, but it's no DQ. You can use weapons.
Has anybody done that since Benoit and Angle?
I can't remember another one.
The only one I can think of.
And there needs to be more of them.
It do, but
Daniel Bryan would be perfect for something like that.
So for No Surrender, because No Surrender, I Quit, Last Man Stand. I'm gonna beat on you till you can't get up, or Ultimate Submission. I'm gonna make you give up multiple times. So, what's your May pay-per-view, or do you not have one?
Oh, I do have May pay-per-view. My May pay-per-view is going to be where is it? Damn it. I should have wrote this down the way I was going to write it down, but being on fucked me up for today. My May pay-per-view is going to be the simplest thing I could think of at that time. Double or Nothing.
Okay.
And the gimmick match for that one is a little funny for me because I feel like this would be great. But I feel like it should be mostly an Iron Man match.
Okay.
And I just want to see the guys. I want to see these guys go through the ringer. Like, it's gonna be weird in my company because I actually started doing the whole picking the wrestlers things finally, like last night, and most of the guys I was picking was basically built on performance and endurance.
Okay.
So these guys can put on a long ass match. So they have the time, and now they got the stage. So just go out there and do what you can do.
Okay, we're going to take a quick pause. I'm going to read Kelvin. For January, Kelvin wants to have the Royal Rumble, and all his pay-per-views will be on Sunday. He's not having a February. March, he's going to do Backlash. And then April, he's going to do Rebellion from Impact.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Okay, do you have a June?
No.
June.
I do skip.
Okay, so I'm taking June off as well. July. Hold on. Kelvin said for May he's doing Judgment Day. I love Judgment Day. That's a solid pay-per-view. July, I'm doing No Way Out. No Way Out. I'm going to have a rotating gimmick schedule throughout the years. 1 year's going to be Hell in a Cell. 1 year's going to be Elimination Chamber. 1 year's going to be War Games. No Way Out. Because again, I don't want to force a Hell in a Cell match every year. I don't want to force an Elimination Chamber match. Depending on what's going on, what's hot right now. Let's say there's a bunch of tag teams going on, really hot tag division. War Games this year. We got a really hot world title angle, Hell in a Cell this year. We got a bunch of people all vying for the title. Okay, throw them all in Elimination Chamber. There we go. No Way Out. What's your July?
My July is TLC.
TLC. All right.
And basically, I'm going with the gimmick. But I'm not doing regular TLC matches. I'm doing Extreme Rule matches.
Ooh. Okay.
But now everything is on the line. No DQs. Everybody. You pick the match. And you go out there and you do what you can. If you're good at ladder matches and you know who you're fighting to do ladder matches, you having a ladder match. You go all out. And I'm not holding back any dollar on the stuff that I'm bringing in. I'm going to have to go to a whole warehouse and buy a warehouse full of tables, ladders, chairs, barbed wire bats. I'm going to need to change it up every once in a while. But basically, you pick your hardcore match and you go out there and you go win.
I have one question. Will you be having a stairs match?
I thought about it. I swear I really thought about it. But at the same time, after watching WWE and watching the big guys and Don Smith throwing stairs.
It was Big Show and Eric Rowan.
I know, but I don't kind of want to see no stairs. You don't get really a good match when it comes to stairs.
You can't work with stairs. It's either you hit them with it or you drop them on it. That's about it.
That's really it. There's nothing else you can do at this point. In 2K, you can do a lot with it, but in real life, there's no way in hell you can pull off a lot of shit with stairs.
Mm-hmm. For July, Kelvin is creating his own pay-per-view called Death Warrant.
Ooh. I like where this is going.
What do you have for August? Because again, that's my month off.
Okay, now August, mine is going to be a little funny.
Okay.
But I was thinking about bringing back a pay-per-view that we haven't had in a while.
Okay.
August, I was thinking about bringing back Taboo Tuesday.
All right. I like it.
And I'm going Taboo Tuesday, and I'm going the original Taboo Tuesday with the wheel, and you can do the wheel, or you can do the text message, and rates will apply. I'm like WWE now. I need my money.
Make all that money. Charge them up the ass.
But I'm charging the hell out of them. What match y'all want to see? We're gonna go on Twitter. We're gonna put up the matches. You can text your answer in. I'm gonna charge them motherfuckers hella bread for that text. Whatever match y'all choose, that's the match is gonna get. I'm not doing like WWE. I'm not gonna give you 3 matches and then choose the odds of, oh yeah, y'all want a table match, but we're gonna give you a chairs match instead. Nah, fuck that. Mm-hmm. Whatever y'all choose, that's the match them guys got. They got to go for it.
Oh, at the beginning, I forgot to ask, what month is your big pay-per-view? What's your WrestleMania-ish type pay-per-view? What month?
My WrestleMania-ish is literally going to be in December, because then it starts all over again.
So we'll get to that. All right. Okay, so for September, September will be leading into my big pay-per-view, because my big pay-per-view is going to be in November. So September is Unforgiven. At Unforgiven, either we're going to attempt to settle our big angles, or our big angles are going to the next level. Because I don't forgive you for what you did to me. You are unforgiven. And I don't have specific gimmicks for this pay-per-view, because this is going to be a heavily story-driven pay-per-view. Because like I said, it's leading to my big show for the year.
Okay. I like where this is going.
So
I kind of want to play 2K now just to make all this shit up now.
Yeah, what do you got for September?
September, I got Bound for Glory.
Okay, I feel you.
And that right there's no gimmicks in that one. You just go out there and you have your matches. Because now we're going into my WrestleMania. So now you got your chance to prove yourself all year. Now the last three pay-per-views, because the last three of my happy pay-per-views, I'm gonna have one in October, November, and then December is my WrestleMania, and then it starts all over again in January.
Okay, so what do you got for October? Because again, that's my month off.
Okay, so for October, I have what is it? ROH. What's it?
Do not take mine.
ROH.
Do not take it.
I don't think we have the same one. Unauthorized.
Okay.
We got ROH unauthorized. I was thinking about doing the tag team version of the TNA one they had before, but I was like, my tag team division is going to be stacked, and they're going to have matches on pay-per-view, so I don't feel like they need a whole pay-per-view dedicated to just tag teams at this point.
Uh-huh.
Now, Darth, you're not doing an October pay-per-view, right?
No, because that's an even number. I'm off for October.
I'm very disappointed that nobody picked Halloween Havoc.
Going back to Kelvin. Kelvin, for August, he's going to have Road Wild.
Solid choice.
I'm not familiar with that one. Is that WCW?
Do yourself a favor. It's don't get me wrong. The crowd isn't a wrestling crowd. They're there for Sturgis. But it's like a cool looking place. And it just has like a cool vibe to it, even though nobody there probably watches wrestling. It's just got like everybody's on motorcycles, everybody's fucking half naked, they're outside. It just looks, you know what I mean? They're in the fucking mountains. It's a cool looking thing. You got the network. Go back and check that out, because that's some good shit.
And okay, well, so you're happy. Kelvin picked Halloween Havoc for October.
Good man.
And for September, he picked the night the line was crossed.
Ooh, that's a nice name.
Yeah.
That was an old ECW pay-per-view, am I right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you go first for November, since it's my big month. You go first.
November, mine is called Ignition. That's New Japan's Strong Ignition.
Okay.
That's going to be the startup into my so-called WrestleMania. So we're going to ignite everything that happened over the year going into that so-called WrestleMania.
Okay. So, my biggest pay-per-view of the year, November, Death Before Dishonor. I will die before I lose to you. I'm putting everything on the line.
Ooh, like that. Got a lot.
So yeah, that's my big one. Death Before Dishonor.
My December is my WrestleMania. Is ROH Best in the World.
Okay. Best in the world.
You done prove yourself
it's
all
CM
year
Punk's
round.
music
Now
for
you
me.
got to show you the best in the world going forward.
Okay, now, being that I do have open months, I'm going to have non-canon pay-per-views, kind of like Saudi Arabia. I'm going to have...
like Crown Jewel, Great Balls of Fire, WrestleMania Backlash. I'm just going to name all the people.
So for my non-canon events, they're going to be inter-promotional. I'm going to use Worlds Collide, WWE Worlds Collide. So I don't know what month, just at some point throughout the year, hey, send me a guy, send me two guys, Ring of Honor, hey,
send me your tag team.
MLW, send me Jacob Fatu.
Now I got a question for you, Darth. Since you're not doing pay-per-views every month, what about in the in-between months? Maybe something like the old Clash of the Champions style thing, where it's not a pay-per-view, it's a once a month show on like a Tuesday night.
Uh-huh.
And it's just another way to like, get people onto your product and, maybe push some angles further. Saturday night's main event kind of thing.
I was thinking about it. It didn't make it into my notes, but I was going to do 2 crossover events because I'm going to do one Worlds Collide and then another one called One Night Stand from, ECW One Night Stand. So I have 2 crossover events with, interpromotional things.
But that came to my mind because your big show is November.
Yeah.
And then you kind of essentially reset things going into January.
Mm-hmm.
So December could be that perfect bridge of maybe starting some things off.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I did have a December pay-per-view. I forgot to mention. I did have a December pay-per-view because I said I was going to do it at the end of the year. Armageddon. I'm doing Armageddon for December.
Ooh, Armageddon?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of dope.
Armageddon means the end.
Well,
this is the
I'll
end.
say this, though, right? That would, if this is real business, I would expect if I were you, that would be the lowest grossing pay-per-view of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got your big show in November, and essentially you're resetting in January.
Right.
And people are going to know that. Like,
Right.
So people are going to be like, what the fuck is
Yeah, yeah. December's kind of like a giveaway show. Like, oh, we're just here to have fun, kind of.
Well, that's why my main focus was like, give it away for free.
Okay.
I even put it on pay-per-view.
Okay. So basically, what NXT is doing with Great American Bash. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, Great American Bash in your house.
Kelvin's going to have Starrcade in November. I wouldn't expect anything less from Kelvin.
I think I could see what his favorite promotion was back in the day.
WCW, where the big boys play. And then he has Vengeance for December.
I kind of, now that he puts Starrcade in November, like that used to be on like Thanksgiving, no?
Yeah. It used to be Thanksgiving.
I guess
Yep.
when wrestling would do that. No, don't get me wrong. I understand the guys want to be home. Guys and girls want to be home. I get it. But like, it would be cool to like eat Thanksgiving dinner and then just go put on the big show. You know what I mean? Not literally
Well,
go,
that was the thing. You worked at home in those days because
Right. Well, that's exactly
wrestling was regional. It wasn't, national.
Christmas and Thanksgiving were the big days.
Yeah, you worked in your home territory. You might have to have a 2-hour drive home, but you were home for dinner.